Hello everyone, good morning. Oh boy. Put on my safety belt. The ride along here. This way I have to use windshield wipers. That wasn't too bad. Thought it'd be worse than that. Anyways, let's get going. This guy go ahead of me. All right. So he's drinking his coffee and getting ready to go. Anyways, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a little wrist support here. I'm gonna need it because, man, I was, if you don't know from my previous episode, my bike ride, I took another spill, another accident on the Rad Mini. Mostly on the Rad Mini. All my accidents have been on the Rad Mini so far. I ride it the most. So basically what happened was I was riding around the lake and essentially the tires got wet from the morning dew, and then I was gonna go up the hill, and the concrete area in front of the it's called the amphitheater. It's kind of has a slick surface because it's has some kind of painting over it, design or of some sorts, and so wet tires, smooth concrete, and the bike just slipped under me. So as I was gonna go up the hill and I was making a left turn, the tire and the bike just slipped this way. I went this way because I was doing this, and I hit the ground essentially. The camera phone hit my lip as it was rustling around, and then the handlebar where I had that cramp buster, my thumb was under it, and so I don't know what happened. I guess in the process of turning it, because the handlebar turned this way, the cramp buster pushed up against my thumb here, and so I feel like the tendons have been kind of strained or sprained, or I have a sprained thumb. I don't know if that's possible to have like a sprained ankle. I have a sprained thumb. So I think I just have to take it easy, and that's why I got the wrist support. It's not my wrist per se, but you know, the support is this goes over like right here where the thumb is, this little support area, because it really hurts when I strain it. It really hurts right about here. So I'm just adding some support to it just to give it some help, because I can use it obviously. Look, see, it's just that when I grab something and I pick it up and I use this part of the tendon right here to grip it, that's where I feel a little achiness, a little pain. So, but I can still ride the bicycle. I'm just not going to be too risky. I'm gonna take it a little bit easy. I'm just gonna literally just go from point A to B. Of course, I have my vest on. And the other thing is, I fell on my right shoulder, and that's not that bad. It's I fell on the dirt. So, and I had my soft body armor. I think it helped a little bit because I landed on my shoulder, and that's the only thing that's really aching. And the shoulders aren't really protected, just slightly, a little bit, slightly, but not a lot. But the rest of my body is all right. I did get some scratches on my shins, so I don't know how that happened. I guess the pedals flew out under me as well, so my legs hit the pedals most likely. And but other than that, I mean, the bike is fine. The bike is fine. The only thing that got damaged was the end of the handlebars, which the grips kind of protect that, and then the pedals. The pedals kind of folded over and landed on his pedals. I got the basket. The basket kind of helps. The basket kind of extends out a little bit, so but that's kind of replaceable. So overall, you know, I'm okay. But man, this thumb thing, it's amazing what this little part of the tendon, how important that is, just for gripping and turning things and doing all sorts of stuff, how important it is. Now, it's not heavily swollen. It's just feels slightly swollen. That's about it. Like literally like a sprained ankle. I have a sprained thumb. Okay. So that's what this is. Other than that, I mean, it works. So I just put if you remember, I went to Walmart when I first got the Rad Rover, and I got this to put this around my leg, to my right pants, around the ankle. Now it's coming in handy. It's actually I'm actually using it as a wrist support, just right here, this part. I'm just trying to get some support here. I find if I put some support here, it doesn't hurt as much. So that's why I put it on. So I'm going to try to take it easy. I'm going to try to let it heal up. That's the plan. Let it heal. Oh, it is a little busier here. I left a little bit later. I woke up a little late. I'm actually looking into a kayak. And today I'm actually going to go out and take a look at a kayak later on this afternoon. Academy has one for $150. I'm looking for a really small kayak. It's like an 8-foot. It's actually, it says 7'9", but essentially it's almost an 8-foot kayak. Very lightweight. I think it weighs 25 pounds. And what I'm looking to do is get a Weeby. No, not Weeby. Is it WeRide? Sorry, it's a WeRide Co-Pilot for my number 2, my young one. And initially, I wasn't going to do that. I thought it was like too much of a hassle. My young one would eventually outgrow that, and I'd just be buying, you know, junk. But now that I might use this kayak, I need something to transport the kayak while I'm on the bike, and I think that Weeby Co-Pilot, if I jerry-rigged it a little bit, hacked it a little bit, it could work. I could modify the handlebar to accept the kayak. You know, I don't know what I'll do, rubberize it, pad it somehow, and then change the seat post, or hack the seat post somehow to basically get the other support for the kayak. So that's what I was thinking. And so I can use the WeRide when it's not in use as a way to transport the kayak along with the bike. Because I rode around some of the lakes around here, supposed lakes, and it's a pretty decent body of water. You know, it's not like a huge lake or anything. I know there's fish in there, so I'm thinking maybe fishing, do something, you know, relaxing. I think fishing is a form of relaxation. It's definitely recreational. I don't think I need a license either. I'm pretty sure I don't need a license, actually. So I don't think I need a license. And they have a catfish fishing contest. They dump a lot of catfish out into the lakes out here. So they dump a lot of catfish, and of course I don't think everyone's gonna catch all of them. And so I think after the catfish contest, there probably is a really good chance that, speaking of, okay, that's about another week. I think about another week, so I better order the Weeby if I'm going to test this out so I can jerry rig it. And probably should get a kayak soon. So I'm planning to do those things. All right. So today I'm just gonna ride around. Try not to do anything strenuous. I'm just gonna ride around the community. I'll try to actually stay around here, not go to the house. I do have my battery. Got to remember that. Got my battery. Got the speedometer, the speedometer from 69 Cool Ninks. I think it's some of you asked what app I use on that speedometer. It's called the Speedometer on Google Play. If you look up speedometer, it comes up, and it's accompanied by Cool Ninks or 69 Cool Ninks, something like that. 69 Ninks or Cool Ninks. So that's what I use. I just something off. You can use any speedometer. I mean, your phone has GPS and it, picks that up. So yes, I'm using it because my wheel diameter in the settings I set to 14 inches. It's kind of a hack, but kind of not. But you really got to pedal. You really got to pedal to get over that speed limit. But I do think it does keep going. The motor does keep going, even though you go beyond your 25-mile-an-hour speed limit, because it thinks it hasn't reached that 25-mile-an-hour limit, so to speak. Because I've gone 32, and it's recorded as in my videos on the Rad Rover. I've gone 32 miles an hour on this road right here. Actually, 32 miles an hour. I must have had some tailwind, because normally I don't go that fast. It's like 28 miles an hour, maybe 27. So I must have had some backwind. And then fastest I've ever gone on the Rad Mini. Now this is going downhill though. It was 31 miles an hour, and that was recorded too. That was recorded. So it's possible to go fast. It's possible. But would you really want to go that fast? I mean, I just literally injured myself here. It's not a major injury, but it is an injury. And I was probably only going maybe 15 miles an hour when I took that hit. Because I was just about ready to go up that hill when I made that left turn and slipped on the concrete. So, probably 15 miles an hour, somewhere around there. And so if you can imagine if you're going faster. Anyways, that's it for me. See you all later. Bye.